When you're cooking with your gas grill, do you get flare-ups? Almost everybody does. But what you need to do is take steps so those flare-ups don't turn into full-on fires. So here I have my Plain Jane gas grill from Home Depot, and I use this quite a bit. And when I cook on it, I cook a lot of hamburgers, chicken thighs, things like that, which do produce a lot of grease. And that grease can accumulate in different ways. And if you don't take those simple steps to keep that grease from building up, you can end up with a full-on grill fire in your hands. You might not even notice it at times. It might just seem like a flare-up, but if you look deeper down inside your grill, the very bottom where the catch pan is, sometimes that leftover grease there will actually be igniting because it's being liquefied again with the heat when the burners are on. And that can cause massive fires inside your grill, which you want to avoid. But there are a few simple steps you can take in grill maintenance which will keep this from happening over and over again. Now this is specific to my grill, but most gas grills have a similar setup with some sort of grease catching system. So the first thing we need to look at is the actual grease catcher container. So on my grill, this is where the catch container is located, the easily removable little sort of pan that collects all the grease which drips down through the collection pan. And one of the things you need to do periodically is empty this. It will fill up with grease, and I think mine is pretty full right now actually. So let's go ahead and take it out. One hint, if you have some sort of plastic gloves or nitrile gloves like I have, they're really good to use in this. Also, keep some paper towels handy. So as you can see here, my little catch container is pretty full, and that grease is solidified. I turn it, it's not going to fall, so we're going to have to scrape that out. But when you get the fire going in the grill, this will liquefy and it will catch on fire if that fire creeps down from the catch pan. So it's really important to keep this emptied out. I emptied it out every maybe 3 or 4 cooks. This is probably closer to 6. So I've been slacking. So let's get this out of here. One other tip, have a trash can nearby. Did you see that come out? I didn't, because it didn't. We have to scrape it out. It is like thick pudding. But just imagine this all liquefied. That is a lot of grease to catch fire if it's not emptied. Now remember, you're not cleaning this out, you're emptying it out. It's not going to be clean. If you want to rinse it out, wash it out, you can, but it's really not necessary. This is just a place for those extra grease drippings to collect. So now we need to have access to the back of the grill. That's usually where these catch pans slide in and out. Sometimes they're on the front. I did have a grill once where it was on the front, but usually it's in the back. So we're going to gain access. I'm just going to turn this so it's easier to see. I'm just going to slide the catch pan out, take it over to the trash can, because this is going to get messy. So you can see what we have here. A lot of stuff that falls down, gets solidified, sort of crispy, but there's stuff in here too which when the heat builds up, it will liquefy and it will catch fire. So we want to get all these scrapings out of here. Again, we're not going for clean. It's not going to be clean. It's meant to be dirty. We're just getting the stuff out of here. One thing to notice also, around this sort of funnel hole that feeds down into the catch container, you will get grease that builds up and forms almost like a dam, and that allows it to pool here. So you have to get right in here and scrape that down. Get those edges clean so anything that does fall here, any liquid, can drain out easily. Once we have the major things scraped out, I just like to take a paper towel, try and brush any of the other little bits. And you can keep scraping on this as long as you want to get it 100% free of any residue, but it's going to be hard to get it to 100%. You're just wanting to get the large portions out to help prevent those flare-ups from turning into fires. Found a couple little spots with some more here. Make sure I get all these. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm going to give it another quick wipe down with a paper towel, and then I'm going to show you the next step. So inside our grill, we obviously have the cooking grates. I'm not concerned about those today. What I'm concerned with are the little, I don't know what they call them. I've heard them called different things, flavor enhancers, you know, radiant plates, everything. But really what they are usually on these grills are some sort of metal cover to the burner elements, which when grease and things hits it, it sort of flares and spatters, and that will get grease buildup on it as well. So we're going to scrape those down too. What you need to do is move your grill grates off. And I'm just going to do it half at a time here. So you can see these are those grill grate flavor enhancer splatter plates, whatever you want to call them, that just rest on here. You can see there's a lot of residue built up. Now on mine, they lift out easily. On others, they may have to be removed somehow, but usually they're pretty easy to remove. So you just lift it out. We're going to take it over the trash can and scrape it off. So you can see that buildup on there. Now these don't last forever. Actually, you can see some rust on there right now, but these are usually easily replaceable and not that expensive. Once again, you don't need to go for clean. It's a part of a barbecue. Inside the burner area, it's gonna be dirty, but you want to get it knocked down so you don't have big buildups of grease on there. That one looks good. I'm going to do the rest, and then we'll get it back together. All right, our little, I'm going to call them burner guards. Our little burner guards are cleaned off, and we're just going to put the cooking grates back in place now. And we'll be back in business. So you can spend a lot of time making sure the outside of your barbecue grill is shiny and clean. I clean mine a little bit. I'm not that worried about dust on it and things like that. I'll wipe off grease and spills and stuff like that. But if you really want it to last, you got to get down inside. I mean, I recently did a video on cleaning rust out of my Weber Kettle charcoal grill, and this sort of thing is important. You got to get down inside those cooking implements to make sure you're not getting buildups of grease and other things that can hold moisture or cause huge flare-ups that turn into fires. If you've ever had a big flare-up on your grill, you got the lid closed, you got burgers going, you walk away for a few minutes, come back, there's smoke billowing, and you can see flame coming out from under the lid. That's a fire. That's not a flare-up. You've moved from flare-up to fire at that point, and that's because you have a lot of accumulated grease down there, generally in that catch pan. You got to get it out of there. Like I said, every 3, 4, 6 cooks, clean it out, or give yourself a schedule. Every 3 months, scrape it out. If you use it a lot, do it every month. I use this quite a lot outside, so I do it more frequently. Went a little too long this time because you could see from the buildup and how much grease was in the actual grease container. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like. It sure does help. If you're interested in any of the items I used in this video or any of the items I use in any of my videos, you can check out the links below to my Amazon store where I post everything that I've used in the videos. As an added benefit, if you do purchase something through my Amazon store, I get a little commission from that, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So that helps support my channel, and I sure do appreciate it. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you haven't yet subscribed and you do enjoy videos like this and my cooking videos, consider subscribing. And if you do, make sure you click that bell. That way you'll get notifications anytime I post a new video. Thank you everybody for watching. Get out there and clean the inside of your grill. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.